match is personal. One of these characters will lose their character forever. In the first time ever character versus character match at Culture Shock.
And this is a character versus character match.
Now, character versus character, you might ask, what does that mean? It means
the loser of this contest.
Here we go.
Allowed to be the character that they portray.
So it's CMC gets the win. Bryan Blakk has to go to back to his former self, known as Batsu Kusanagi. If Bryan Blakk gets the win, CMC has to go back to his former self, known as Caveman.
Oh, don't say that too loud.
Yeah,
Mr. Kaufman will not like that.
Charles Montgomery Kaufman, his name is.
That's right.
And here comes the Brooklyn Badass.
Bryan Blakk!
And here he is, Bryan Blakk, the new Bryan Blakk. We've seen him now in this new
persona, this new change.
and he says this is him. This is who he is. This brings out the mean streak of Bryan Blakk, and it may be just what he needs to win that Imperial Championship, which has eluded him till now.
Yes, and if he does win the Imperial Championship today, he would bring himself up with the likes of Hyena Hex, as people have won the Imperial Championship and the One Division Pro World Championship.
Bryan Blakk now refuses to shake the hands of the fans here in Long Beach. Here, live, Culture Shock 2 from Long Beach, Long Island.
Wait a minute.
New York.
What does he have in his hand?
And there,
Is that remnants of the old caveman?
may just be already the mind game.
Mind games being played here at Culture Shock 2. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Imperial Champion is set to make his historic entrance.
CMC has been defending the championship all across the world. Will it come to an end tonight? Oh, look at Bryan
Blakk in the ring.
adding a little insult.
I know this theme. I'm about to start hyped up. I'm getting hyped up, Mike. You're gonna have to hold me down.
This is settle down.
I can't. It's Culture Shock 2.
It is. And the roof is about to explode as the Imperial Champion, CMC, is about to come to the ring. This man has defended, like we just said, the championship all across the world. And if he loses this match, he may have to go back to, like you said, the caveman.
Yeah. Whether it was Chris Angels, Nagicism, Nutrius X, Ghost Shadow, Max Capacity, he has defended that title everywhere, and he's done it with heart and soul. And now here we go, tallest task yet, going up against the Brooklyn Badass, Bryan Blakk.
Many have come close, but no one has been able to dethrone the Imperial Champion.
And what we know about CMC is not only is he the Imperial Champion, but he is an artist in this game, teaching so many talents the like of this game. And we're seeing that here with the respect in this entrance, this big time entrance, Culture Shock 2.
Making his way to the ring.
The crowd are on their feet.
Yeah.
Escobar season has returned. He is the longest reigning and defending champion of the One Division Pro Imperial Championship for 357 days. He is your dictator.
entertainer of today. He is the self-proclaimed Prince of New York, making his way from the best bar in New York, the Bronx. This is Charles Montgomery Kingman, CMC.
Now, Mike, you have your WrestleManias, you have your All-Ins. One Division Pro has Culture Shock, the biggest event of the year. And that right there was the biggest entrance of the year. I just got goosebumps.
Right there, homage to M. Bison. Little M. Bison look here by the Imperial Champion. And we spoke about how he's improved, how he's evolved, and as a result, he stands tall as the Imperial Champion.
Almost for a full year, too, Mike, that he's held that title for, which is impressive and then some.
Now you got to remember, too, CMC is coming into this with a chip in his shoulder. I mean, it wasn't too long ago at the Elks Lodge where he was brutally attacked by Bryan Blakk.
Not only that, but at the production meeting last week, we tried to settle it down, but these two destroyed each other, and Bryan Blakk choking out CMC with the chair was a problem, and thank you for Caprice Rhines. She stopped it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be getting this match here at Culture Shock 2.
And now the waiting is over as we see Vice President Rhines there in the front row. Very interesting here as the Imperial Champion CMC could be handing that title over to the ref for the final time.
Here we go, that prestigious, that shiny gold Imperial Championship. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's also about bringing together what it means to be yourself.
That's right.
All the hard work you put in to being CMC, all the hard work that Bryan Blakk has done to get back to his original self and get on the mindset to be this rogue warrior taking out everyone.
Uh-oh.
Big
So it
stakes
looks like
at the line
Yeah, CMC
for Culture Shock 2.
CMC does not plan to give up that title. Here we are, Culture Shock 2, Imperial Championship on the line. Bryan Blakk, the challenger, the champion CMC.
Character versus character. Here we go.
The two locking up now. No love lost at all. Bryan Blakk starts throwing
looking
the
for
fist.
the haymakers.
Yeah, throwing the fist now.
And now the big kick from CMC.
Oh, CMC.
And a spin kick takes out Bryan Blakk.
CMC right away pulling out all of the stops there. Now CMC now grabs that arm. Nope, looks like it's going to be up. Bryan Blakk, series of reversals. Gets him down. Wrist control as you...
Full wrist control.
Yeah.
Now perhaps looking for that signature submission, but no. Bryan Blakk able to work out of it and able to get CMC away and sending him into the other side of the ring. And now big shoulder tackle from Bryan Blakk.
Bryan Blakk trying to get the upper hand early now against the ropes. Over CMC. CMC almost leaps drops with no eats. Kick to the midsection. Bryan Blakk now talking trash.
You can tell there's a lot of history between these two. You can tell that both of these two have been here since the start. They know each other so well.
Well, CMC's not allowing Bryan Blakk to do anything here.
Did he just bite him?
And look at that. Look how CMC regained the upper hand.
Oh,
hits
and
him with
the
a
Superman punch in the
right
corner.
in the
Jinx
turnbuckle.
Yomi Soda.
And now that's him. Now with the Olympic slam, I guess.
Nice
the side
Olympic slam.
Absolutely. CMC, quick 2 count. Now look at CMC. He's keeping his sights set on Bryan Blakk. Bryan Black's on the outside.
He's not safe there, Mike. He's not safe because CMC will do anything and everything to retain that championship and keep himself CMC.
He's trying to recoup
now,
himself, but CMC now gets him with
through the ropes with the tope suicida.
Tope suicida. CMC now wants to take on all comers, but Bryan Blakk now is rattled here in the aisleway. Referee trying to get them back in the. He's up to 2. He's up to a 2 count now. CMC now.
Slap the taste right out of CMC's mouth.
Yeah.
Now looking for that big strike.
I heard his hand hit the post.
Did he break
I heard
his hand?
hit the post. that could be a difference maker here in this match.
Oh.
CMC heard it too.
Yeah, he saw it. He heard it. He knows that that's going to be his target. That's going to be his bullseye for this match.
Character versus character. The title on the line. So much at stake. CMC now with a
Wow, that
beautiful
corkscrew
fist
to the face.
Did it like it was easy. Gets
One,
the quick cover.
Two, the way CMC moves in the ring for what he wrestles in is impressive to this day.
To this day, and how he is quickly able to follow up. Look at that. No time
Now,
in
going
between.
up top.
Yeah, going up to the
Looking
top
for
rope.
something big. The referee's got to watch out for this one. Now CMC up top,
Oh.
and Bryan Blakk using the referee to his advantage, sending him into the corner, tripped up CMC up top.
CMC lost his balance there and may have lost the ability to have kids. Now Bryan Blakk up to the top rope. Looks like he's going to go with a shoot. Nope. He's trying for a belly-to-belly headbutt.
Belly to belly from up there. That would
Yeah.
be devastating.
Well, looks like it's even worse.
Oh,
It cost him.
avalanche belly to belly suplex.
He was
from
able-
the top.
He was able to get it. CMC holding the small of his back. He needs that part
How
of his
did
back
he
to
kick out of that?
He needs that part of his back to kick out, and he barely did there.
How did he kick out of that, Mike? That was impressive in its own. I would have been done. I would have said whatever I was, going back to that.
Now look at CMC. He's grabbing that back. He's grabbing that small of the back. And Bryan
The headbutt to the midsection, and
Yeah.
followed up with another headbutt to the midsection.
Bryan Blakk knows this as he's keeping CMC down.
Now choking CMC out, trying to choke the life out of him.
And we
Bryan
did have
Blakk
a
in
we did
full
have
control.
we did have one tap out earlier today. Could we see another? Or rather, actually, called the match. He was choked out.
He was choked out.
Yeah.
We could see it here with Bryan Blakk, and that spinning back fist from CMC keeps himself in it. Now with the fireman's carry, but the counter from, oh no! CMC able to work out of it, and the double stomp to the throat and chest of Bryan Blakk. 1, 2, but no, it's not over yet. Still Imperial Champion, and still CMC is CMC.
Yeah, like you said, like we said, and like you just reminded us, there is so much at stake here. The title and the character.
He's calling his shot.
But Bryan
Once
Blakk was
again.
ready. He was
Yeah,
ready
he
for
was
him.
ready for it.
CMC is going to try it again.
And now
Bryan Blakk again.
able to
Again now
counter.
sets him
Once
up
again,
for
the history between these two.
Yeah. And what is Bryan
That
Blakk going to do?
torture rack.
Looks like he's setting him up.
Torture
Ooh.
rack onto the knee. Just the gut buster
Just dropped
from
him.
Bryan Blakk. Man.
Just dropped him right on his knee.
Yeah. 2.
He tried to hold that. He tried to will. He tried to hold down the shoulder for that extra pin. For that final count, but not quite enough. Bryan Blakk.
has been prepared for this match.
Now,
he
here
looks
is.
like he's not breaking a sweat.
Absolutely.
CMC fighting for his life out there right now.
And again, like you said, this is a new Bryan Blakk. This is a new person. He does not want to go back
Once again,
to Batsu.
feeling that fist from when he struck the post, that hand might be broken.
It's a very good point as you
And CMC able to catch it that time, following it up with the chop, and now putting pressure on that fist. Dancing around the ropes, catches him into the power slam, just 2.
CMC now trying to figure out what is it going to take to keep Bryan Blakk down.
What is it going to take, Mike? What is it going to take?
Well, it looks like CMC has an idea now as he's getting the crowd. Well, the crowd is getting behind him.
The crowd loves the action here at One Division Pro. Culture Shock 2.
The Imperial Champion looks like it's going to be the
power
Bryan
from
Blakk knew what was
CMC.
coming. Reversed it.
Oh, into the reckoning from Bryan Blakk.
That may be all he needs if he can get a cover quickly. Took a little bit of time, but he's going for the cover. 1, 2,
two,
and 3.
Oh.
Almost.
Just
Almost.
2. but by a millisecond, Mike.
Absolutely, 2 3/4, dare I say, as Bryan Blakk now still feeling the effects on that hand. And it wait a minute, what is he going to do here?
Uh-oh. What do we got here?
Bryan Blakk going
Bryan
to the
Black's
outside.
got something in store for CMC.
Both men,
And specifically the man CMC.
both men on the apron. Bryan Blakk is climbing up to the top rope. CMC
What is he
lays
thinking here,
on the
Mike?
apron. What on earth is he doing?
Usually in this scenario, it doesn't go down well.
Wait a minute. And oh!
Oh, big uppercut from the champion.
Yeah, that was a Shoryuken,
Now-
actually. Uh-oh.
With the DVD possibly looking for
What is
it.
it going to be? Here it is. DVD on the apron.
Death
Oh!
Valley driver onto the apron, taking both competitors out of the match.
Death Valley driver
Wow.
on the apron by the champion.
Again, that is steel metal underneath there. That is the hardest part of the ring. That hurts like hell.
Both men are down as the referee administers the count. He's up to 3. Both men trying to get back. So again, the title on the line, the character on the line.
The crowd are on their feet,
The fans.
really rooting for CMC here,
CMC's a popular one. Crowd getting behind them.
which is interesting because he usually isn't the fan favorite. But in this scenario,
He
with
is.
Bryan Blakk and what Bryan Blakk has been doing, the
Yeah.
chaos that he's been causing,
Come on, of course.
the fans have grouped together behind CMC today at Culture Shock 2.
Of course. And now,
In deep waters in this match, Mike.
the challenger is the victim of a reversal. Challenger now hits.
But CMC caught him with
Yeah.
that elbow.
Up,
Sliding
CMC.
kick.
CMC now getting a second win.
Bryan Blakk sending him
Seemingly-
up and over.
Oh, he's got more
He
than a
missed that
second win.
strike again. He's really looking for that
Beautiful tuck and
knockout
roll.
blow.
Caught him flush with that right hand. Caught him right in the face, right in the mush, right in the kisser. And now CMC looks to be putting it all. Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
Springboard
wow.
Spinning DDT. 1, 2, 3.
No!
Almost.
Just 2.
Almost a
CMC almost put away Bryan Blakk and retained the Imperial Championship, sending Bryan Blakk to his former self, Batsu.
Almost successfully sending him back to the place where he doesn't want to go. Bryan Blakk has created Bryan Blakk for a reason. He doesn't want to go back, but CMC may.
That's what's so scary about this match, Mike. If you lose this match, you're back to square one.
Back to square one, and both men have gone so far. CMC now setting him up for what looks to be.
Possibly Splash Mountain.
There it is. Setting him up. He got the big man
He's
up.
got him up adjusted.
How did he get him
Nope.
up? Nope. He couldn't
Bryan
quite
Blakk
finish
able
it.
to roll out of it.
Yeah, Bryan Blakk just missed that kick. Bryan Blakk now
And
catches
now
him off
up
the
and
ropes.
around. And just pressing down on that knee. And there it is. That's the signature submission from CMC. He's put so many people away with this, as well as ending Alec Hammer's undefeated streak. This really could be it right here, right now. Is Bryan Blakk going to tap out at Culture Shock 2?
Barely
No.
escaped the wrath
Barely escaped.
by biting. Is he biting him? What is he doing? What is he
He's
doing?
either biting or using that tie to his advantage, choking CMC out.
Oh, that's what he's.
Oh my God, that knee strike just sent him to the
That may be
grave.
over. It may be
2.
it. Bryan Blakk.
Oh!
He was almost a champion. Almost became the new champion. He used that tie
I
to the
don't-
advantage. I'm surprised no one's done that yet before. But then again,
I think he just woke up there and he just happened to get up with that shoulder up. I don't think that was CMC conscious like enough to know where he was. That knee strike put him out. And now
the crowd getting behind CMC, getting behind the Imperial Champion. Culture Shock 2, Long Island, New York. Wait a minute.
this is a big fight feel, ladies and gentlemen. You could see how much this means to these guys. CMC getting
Full of
emotional.
yeah.
He doesn't want to lose what he's built up.
Full of emotion.
And there it is. The
By
spear.
Bryan Blakk. He was ready. He was waiting. Has
And
him up.
out. The Death Valley driver.
Death Valley driver. The champion's reeling. Bryan Blakk has him in his sights. Has him in his sights.
Hunter, and he just planted him, Mike. He might be. He's definitely out. That's got to be it.
Do we have a new champion?
Do we have a new champion? Is the question. Dragging him back into the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3.
Bryan Blakk is the new Imperial champion.
Wow.
Bryan Blakk is the champ.
The fans are shocked at Culture Shock 2. We've got a new Imperial champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and new Imperial World Champion,
Bryan
Bryan Blakk.
Blakk, the new Imperial champion, and now for CMC,
What does this mean for CMC, Mike?
the repercussions.
Over. It's over. The reign of CMC is over. The legend of CMC is done. And we might just see CMC for the last time here in One Division Pro.
I mean, David, you named it. You've named the people. You've named the sports artists that CMC has defeated on this during this reign across the world, and the man to defeat him to end that dominant reign is that man.
Bryan Blakk. And who is going to stop that man is the real question. And man, I feel for CMC. This is getting emotional. What a run it was from Culture Shock last year to Culture Shock this year.
Bryan Blakk, the new Imperial champion.
Congratulations, Bryan Blakk. You got what you came for. You got the Imperial Championship.
What a matchup